Welcome to Two Tickets and a Tangent, where we start with travel and end up somewhere entirely different. We are Emily and Danielle. We are friends, travel advisors with Visit Mickey Vacations and Starstuff Travel, and we're your guides to real talk, real tips, and a few tangents along the way. Today, we are talking about adults only Disney trips. Specifically, Walt Disney World is what I have down.
Oh, I went everywhere.
Oh, good, good. You're better than me. You're
Oh
better than me because
no.
I stuck in the bubble. Before we get chitter chattering about that, Emily, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. I refreshed my pink because it
I
was fading.
noticed
Made
it
me was so
matches my
happy.
curtains.
Yes. And so I'm starting a new full-time job and I found out I don't have to give up my pink hair. I was so happy. So one of the
Yay!
many highlights of my week. How are you?
I am well. You may notice I have a different background. This is my kitchen.
I love it.
We got
It's
some stuff
very on
going.
brand.
I don't do things quiet or monotone. Don't know if you noticed. Oh, check out my glasses.
I
Look
was
at my cute
noticing
little.
them. They're
They're
awesome.
they're pair eyewear. They magnet, not sponsored. But look at they're up.
I
They're
love
my
it
favorite.
so much.
They're my favorite. I love them so much. Up is my favorite.
I love
Also,
it.
I am on my second like iced coffee today in my Disney Travel Planners koozie. This is either
Nice.
going to be a brilliant idea or a terrible one, but we will find out probably toward the end of this video.
And I usually have 2 cups of coffee today, but I only had 1 cup of coffee today. So it will be a real contrast. We'll see how
I
we're
will
doing.
I will bring the energy. I am also not sitting, so that may also keep the energy high. But other than that, I'm wonderful. I never can complain about life. Things are great.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
all right. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah. Let's get into it.
All right. So you do we want to start in Walt Disney World?
Yeah. Let's start there.
Okay. Um, so what do you have
Okay.
for adults only vacationing? Oh, wait, should we talk about even why we're discussing this?
Great point. Yeah. Let's talk about that.
Okay, so we are discussing adults only Disney because I had a hot take in our last podcast about I think Disney is done better adults only. And I stick firm with that. Much to my son's chagrin, he is so cute. He goes, Mommy, I have feelings too, which yes. Yes. And I love vacationing with him and I love Disney with him. He is such a super fan, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
Um, but the vast majority of my personal Disney anything vacations have been adults only.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have been the adult, and that's how I know how to Disney. So, and I think people associate Disney with kids
Oh, for sure.
because of the cartoons, because of the Disney is so, I love the word unctuous. It's so
Ooh.
full and robust with
Yeah.
adults only everything
Yeah.
that it really does deserve its own episode.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's interesting because, like I've been doing Disney with my family for years and years since the kids were little. And we've done cruises and we've done world and we've done land. And now my kids are adults. So we are
Mm.
we are an adult only family. And it's been an interesting um transition, but also super fun. Like when you can go to the adult only area, the adult only pool on a cruise. Oh, the
Hmm.
quiet. Like, so yeah, this is kind of like easy for me to think about because it's the life we're living now, you know?
Yes,
So
yes. Yeah, it's a different kind of planning because there's a lot less, I don't want to say stress because it's there is a lot less stress
Hmm.
because you're with adults who should be able to explain their emotions, explain their overwhelm if they are overwhelmed, because it is overwhelming for adults only too. But it's a different level of Disney. It's less like I have ADHD. I get overstimulated very easily. And sometimes the kids rides, though I love them, can be too much and
Right,
overstimulating. And
right.
adults only allows you to kind of take it at your own pace.
Yeah,
And like I still Disney like it's my full-time job, but it's a different kind of like I'm putting the work in for myself. I don't have to worry about all the moving cogs necessarily,
yeah.
which is just love it.
I also like one thing that our family does is because I would say my daughter and I are at an intensity level and have a stamina level that is very high.
Hmm.
And my husband and son are going to putter out before we do. And it's just nice that it's very easy to just be like, okay, well, you guys go and go back to the room or go sit on a bench or go sit in an air-conditioned cafe and
Hmm.
eat something. And we're going to go keep going, at 100 miles an hour because that's what we want to do.
Hmm.
It's, um, there's no guilt in that. There's
Hmm.
everybody's just going to do what they want to do and be happy and
Well, the Department of Child Services wouldn't be called if you leave your 21-year-old on the park bench.
right.
But if you left your 9-year-old on the park bench, you might not be allowed back at Disney. So,
It makes me think of there was one time, oh gosh, it's funny how like sometimes when like a Disney memory comes to my brain, I can tell you like the year that it was and the month that
hmm.
we went and like all these memories about the trip that come back to my mind. But there was this one night, do you remember when they did late magic hours from 11 to 1? Yeah. When
Hmm.
we had little ones, we still did that. And Hannah wasn't feeling very well. So Dan went and sat with her over by Crystal Palace on a bench, and she laid down and fell asleep. And Brian and I went and had all this great Mommy Brian time, and we had a blast. And luckily, I actually didn't feel too guilty in that moment because nobody wanted to be separated. She was happy laying
Hmm.
on the bench, and my husband is a super happy people watcher.
Hmm.
But that was kind of one of those moments where like some mom guilt could have set in, like, oh, maybe we
Yeah.
should just all go back, but then, oh, but this child, he feels fine and he's missing out on fun and da da da. Anyway, I don't have any of that anymore.
You can be like, get your butt on the bus, on the Skyliner, go back to the hotel, and you rest. I'm not missing out on my Tron fast lightning game.
Exactly. Exactly. Trying over and over again at 1 a.m., right? Like, yeah. Yeah.
um,
So,
okay,
okay.
so what is your first Disney, like you're a Disney adult? What is your go-to? What is your first, like, if you're a Disney adult, what would you tell clients to do or that they
Okay.
can do?
So it's so funny. When we had this conversation last night, my daughter, the first thing she called out was drinking and eating around the world showcase.
Number one. Number one. I think that's Epcot is the adults only park.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I like Epcot is capital IS the adults only park.
And if you're a foodie, like, oh my goodness. And just also
Mm,
like the pace. Like you can go around the world showcase at such a relaxed pace and just be
hmm.
chill. And yeah, it's just and I mean, obviously you need to be of a certain age to be able to drink. I assume Florida is
Hmm.
also 21.
I think it's all of the US.
All of the US is 21.
Yeah.
Okay. It's other countries. That's right. Because yes, my son's like, oh, we're in France. I can drink. So, but you know, even if you think of like, okay, well, adult is 18, even if you can't drink, there's still that like thinking to my own family, that pace and like trying
Hmm.
the food and exploring my family's favorite area is definitely Japan. The
Same.
the amount of time we spend in Japan, and I
Yep.
mean, wow, it's
I
like
think I think Japan Pavilion is a 1 day park. I so my husband, y'all are probably going to hear this like a million and a half times. Um, that like my husband and I honeymooned in Walt Disney World for 2 full weeks. Absolutely insane.
dream
Um,
trip.
yeah, yeah. We were young and we were dumb. Um, but we went to Epcot nearly every day. Our goal was to eat at all of the sit down restaurants around World Showcase. I have never drank around the world. I have eaten at every single sit down restaurant around the
Wow.
world, which is
Wow.
great. But we went so often that we had a favorite cast member at the turnstiles.
Oh,
I
that's
think
so
his name,
fun.
I think his name was Rick. But like he would see us coming down and he would call us over for us to tap in at his turnstile. Like, what are you
Oh,
doing today? Oh, we're eating at I don't know, Le Cellier
yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, or it was so much, like we went so much.
Oh, that's so awesome. That is
But
so
yes,
awesome.
Epcot is the adults only park.
Hmm. Hmm.
What else do you do in Epcot? Like, what else would you tell people to do? Because yes, you can eat around the world, you can drink around the world. Um, what else is there going on?
Well, I really like the shows at each of the countries, and then especially at Christmas when it's Festival of the Holidays.
Mm,
I also love, we never, ever, ever, ever miss the Voices of Liberty. Oh my gosh, they are a must see, and they're just lovely humans because you listen to them sing, you're like blown away, and then when they're done their performance, like you can chat with them, and like we
mm,
have our faves that we've seen over and over again. Although a lot of new folks are coming in, I'm seeing some generational turnover here in these past few years, but it's still, now we're kind of starting to see sort of like our new set of familiar faces, but something's on the tip
you,
of your tongue. I feel it.
I've never seen them in real life.
Really?
Don't hate me. Don't hate me.
I don't hate you. We'll do that together. Like, okay,
Yes,
where's my
I've
Danielle
never,
list? Oh my
I've
gosh.
never seen. There's a handful of things I have never done, and that is one of them. I have never seen them, which I've seen them videos a million and a half
Yeah,
times.
yeah.
But yeah, I've never seen them in real life,
Oh gosh, we
which
love them so much. Have you, so then you've never done candlelight processional?
no,
Oh,
I've never been for the holidays. I
oh, well, we need
usually,
to bucket list that right now. Life
yes,
list.
yes, yes. Um, so yeah, well, you had festivals. So that's the only festival I haven't done.
Okay.
But they've got the four festivals, which is, well, you said Festival of the Holidays, and then there's Farts, which is Festival of the Arts. And I'm sorry, I will call it Farts till the day I die, or I Farts, because it's hilarious. I went again this year during Farts, Festival of the Arts, and there's Flower and Garden, which, uh, I love Festival of the Arts. I think Flower and Garden is my favorite.
Oh, it's so beautiful.
It's so beautiful. And then there's Food and Wine, which is also amazing. All four of them, there are food booths, which you can get food from all of the different countries where the food booths are. And then they have
Yeah.
special themed booths. Um, if you're getting dining plan, many of the options are snack credits, which
Yeah.
is a great use of snack credits, especially if you bank them up over a long period of time. And it's also a great way if you do drink around the world to drink around the world because you
Mm-hmm.
get more options than the standard options that are there.
Right.
Um, but yeah, I love me
Yeah.
a festival.
Me too. Me too.
They're so much fun. And another thing I've done for the first time this year is the fireworks at Epcot.
Oh, yeah, it's really good. Yeah.
I did it this February when I went to Farts. And I bawled my eyes
Oh,
out.
yeah.
I it I have a special place in my heart for a handful of songs, and they played a couple songs back to back in it. And oh, I'm literally there. And I wasn't even there with my husband. I was there on a Disney training. And I texted him immediately after because he's my fireworks buddy. Like
Oh,
fireworks aren't the same without him.
yeah.
I texted him, I'm like, you need to be here right now. Like,
Oh,
oh, it's just that is, don't hate me, everyone. I think that's my favorite fireworks.
wow.
More than happily ever after,
I
which
mean,
is
that's,
beautiful and I love.
yeah.
But I don't know. That's a
It's like,
good one.
it depends on the way it hits you. Because, like, I totally know exactly what you're meaning. Like, a certain song comes on, and, like,
Hmm.
oh, I get that feeling, and my throat gets a little thick, and I like the memories start flooding in, and oh, I totally 100% understand.
And I think they did it on purpose because so I lost both of my parents. They passed away 18 months from each other. And at my wedding, I shared my dance with my dad with my sister.
Hmm.
And we danced to You'll Be in My Heart. And of course that plays, which is of course. And
Yeah.
then either before it or after it was Remember Me,
I'm getting chills.
right? So like, oh, and my parents were big Disney people.
Yeah.
Like they like not as big as I am, but like they introduced me to Disney because I never wanted to go. And no, they forced us to go. And now look at me.
That cracks me up.
This is why kids listen to your parents. But like, I don't know. It was just, it was
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, so fireworks
A good one.
at Epcot is a really good one,
Yep.
especially with a drink. I like a good with the frosé from France. That's or an avocado margarita from Mexico. Ugh.
Ah.
Oh, if you haven't had it, it's wonderful. Um, okay, what else do you got? What else do you
Okay.
got for me?
Another one that I put on my list is rope dropping. Rope dropping
Hmm.
can be a little tough with little kids, but the pace that my family moves at now, like the speed walking is real. It is
Hmm.
real. And then like when we were in Paris, we rope dropped one park, went directly to a ride, then quickly walked over to the other park, went directly to a ride. Like it's a very fast, intense pace. But
Hmm.
if you can tolerate it and you're fine with doing it, you can get a lot in. And it's just a nice time to be in the park, that
Hmm.
early morning time when it's, the pace is a little bit different and there's not, lower crowds. And yeah, I like it.
There's nothing like, especially Magic Kingdom. There's nothing like rope dropping Magic Kingdom, hearing the Dapper Dans
Mm,
sing to you while they're on the trolley as you walk
yes,
down Main Street. And then
yes,
if you want a good picture of you in front of the castle with low crowds in front of you, that's the time to do it
absolutely.
because everyone
Absolutely.
comes in and then they go left and right. They don't usually stand in front of the castle. So you have, and then they have if you get Memory Maker and you go to the Photo Pass people, that you get the best shots
Oh, yeah.
with
Oh,
the
they
with
do such a
really
great
good
job.
lighting too.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. I love rope
Agree.
dropping. And to tangent off of that and to tag team off of that, nighttime.
Yes. Yep.
A nighttime, um, the it's awesome being an adult because you can go on rides during the first fireworks and the first parade when
Yep.
everybody else has their kids and they're sitting there waiting for 45 minutes to try and get to
Or
see the
longer.
fireworks or longer
Yeah.
to get to see the parade or get to see the fireworks, and you can be on a ride.
Yep.
I have a really funny story about my sister and I. We did Jungle Cruise right as Happily Ever started.
Uh-huh.
So the fireworks are going off, and the skipper's like, "What is that? What is that?" And then we got off of Jungle Cruise and immediately got on to Tiana's. And we went down and we saw the fireworks as we're going down,
Oh,
like
that's so
back to
cool.
back, which,
That's
like,
so cool.
we wouldn't have been able to do that if we didn't know that we were going to get the fireworks after.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Yeah.
have that ability to, and stamina to be able to hustle your bustle a little bit, but also you don't need to stick by bedtimes either.
Yeah. 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 That's a good one. You
There's
want me to
also
keep going?
after,
Oh,
oh,
go ahead.
yes, sorry. No, 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 you
No,
go.
hit after hours.
Yes,
Yes, after
that's what
hours
I
is
was going to
so
say
good.
is there's after hours events also. Which they're doing them just about everywhere at this point is you can
Yeah.
get after hours tickets. And I'm pretty sure it's, what is it, 3 hours, 3.5 hours after park closes that you get.
But you get
And
in
you,
before park closes. Your ticket is
yes.
valid. So, like at Magic Kingdom, if my memory serves me, I think our ticket was valid starting at 7.
Hmm.
And I think maybe it was like 6:30 at Hollywood. But at Magic Kingdom for sure, I remember we entered at 7. I think the park closed at 9, and then we could stay until 1.
Hmm.
And once that park closing time hits, you get popcorn, ice cream, drinks, all included. And I
Hmm.
mean, if you want to ride Tron over and over and over again, which, oh, yes, we did,
Yep.
it's so easy. I mean, it's walk on. Ah,
Yep.
it's worth it.
And the crowds are greatly reduced.
Hmm.
Some of them, I know for the parties, which is a different ticketed event, the parties will have their own fireworks and parades and things like that. Because I love a good boo to you.
Hmm.
Um, but for the after hours events, the crowds are so low
Hmm.
because they only allow so many people, and a lot of them aren't even sold out.
Yep.
So you have even less than what they would normally allow. And you get the free food. Some of the restaurants are still open too, so you get
Yep.
that. And you can back to back ride. They also have characters too.
Yep.
Um, Characters are not my like go to thing to do, but I know for some people and for some of the events, they'll trickle out special characters,
Hmm.
and you can only see them at certain events. Like, and they have them at the water parks too.
Yes, the
The
H2 glow nights.
Yes,
Yes.
which those characters, oh my goodness. And it's like a full dance party. I love it. Um,
And they
those
just
are,
announced they're doing it again this summer. It's
yeah,
pretty consistent every
yeah,
summer. Yeah.
yeah. But those are really fun things to do as adults also is you get to, and kids, there are still kids, but there are less, or they're older kids, which is nice.
When we did the after hours at Hollywood, they had Geppetto
Hmm.
and oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Left my brain. It'll come back to me. It was so, oh my gosh, it was just so great. And like the it's again, it's that vibe of like, you know, I don't know, that vibe of feeling like the park's kind of empty and belongs to
Hmm.
you right now. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, I
it's
love
so
it after
nice.
hours.
So what else do you got going on?
The 4 park challenge.
Mhm.
Have you
Yep.
done it?
I I'm sure we have without even thinking about it. Um, because again, we were at the parks for 2 full weeks. So
Yeah.
we were bouncing everywhere.
Yeah.
And that was with like the old fast pass system too.
Mm,
So you
moment of
could
silence for
like
the old fast pass system.
uh, I know, I think it was right when they started doing the digital fast pass. Um, like when they got rid of the paper,
Hmm.
I think. Can't remember now. I don't know. 2015, whenever that was.
Hmm.
It's
Yep.
changed so much.
Yep. That would have
But
been the
yes,
digital. Yep.
the 4 park challenge is awesome. My sister has a like a bucket list thing where she wants to do all of the rides in the like each individual park.
Mm,
And we got really close like in a day.
that's
So
a lot.
we got really close our first day when we went last May.
Wow.
Um, and that was really fun. And we couldn't have done that if we had and literally anybody else with us. We probably
Yeah.
couldn't have done it. But
Yeah.
her and I were have the same mindset of like, this is a job. We're doing this. We're getting every lightning lane and we're going to get on everything and we don't care.
Ooh, you get some steps in on those days.
Oh, like 35,000. It
Uh-huh.
was the two of us. We were like, because we both have Apple Watches. The both of us are like, what are you at? Okay, I'm at this. And like, I put pictures of what my Apple Watch steps were every single
Mhm.
day on
Mhm.
Facebook so that people could know.
We have this funny
Yeah.
thing in our family that we all compare our steps. And they're
Hmm.
always like, for a while, they're like, Mom, how do you have more steps than anybody else? And then we hit a point, where my son's like, I've figured it out. Her strides are a lot smaller than ours. I am the shortest person in the family,
I
though.
was gonna say,
So
how tall are you?
I'm 5'4".
Okay, I'm 5'1".
Oh, okay.
So I have itty bitty little, and I have tiny, tiny feet. Like I have itty bitty little steps. And oh, I can get moving.
I
I'm
can
not
too.
I'm not the smallest I'm not the smallest person ever, but you get me in a crowd with a slow walker, and here's a great adults only is if you're with adults only, especially a lower number of adults,
Hmm.
if you have someone like me leading the troop around where we're supposed to be going and we have a lightning lane in like 5 minutes, I will get you through a crowd, one side of the park to the other. I may not know how to get to where we're going. I need a navigator, but I can get you through the crowds
Yep.
and weave through people while walking. But I just like, I have a way and like not pushing, not encroaching on people, but I
Right.
have a way of like weaving through the crowds and
Hmm.
like, I'm small, but I'm mighty, and I will get us there. Because
We
I like a good back to back lightning lane.
we will grab each other's backpacks or arms or whatever, right? And so we're like a little train, and whoever is in the front,
Hmm.
we are so ridiculous, is giving signals. And it has to be the two-finger Disney cast
Hmm.
member signal to help indicate like we're going this way. Okay, now we're going this way. Like so you're like, okay, a turn is coming up. Oh my gosh, we're ridiculous. But
My,
it's like leaning in. You got to do it sometimes.
going with my sister and going with my husband are the two best people to go with because we are all in the same mindset. It's all like we got to get this done.
Get her done.
This
Yep.
we got to go. Oh, you need to hit the bathroom? We're going to take a very quick detour. You go pee real fast and then come back.
How about the queues that actually have a bathroom in them?
Oh, those are few and far between.
They are few and far between. I am grateful for them, but at the same time, my family was always like, they knew they needed a bathroom in the queue. What's that
Hmm.
say about the
Hmm.
Oh,
Those are the new, like
the
newer
newer.
rides.
Yeah.
It's, we don't even think about that now. It's like, okay, we're
Yeah.
going to go in this ride. We know that the queue is going to be long. You
Prepare
pee now.
yourselves. Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, it's non-negotiable. We went with kids over the summer and we had to do like that's another thing too, is just having like the preparation of like, okay, are you fed? Because we're
Hmm.
going to be waiting in line. Have you gone to the bathroom? Because we're going to be waiting in a line. Are you prepared to stand? Do we have an app on our phone to play heads up while we're in the line? Or are we going to play 20 questions or
Right.
whatever? Like,
Right.
my brother-in-law brought Mad Libs for the
Mm,
kids while we were waiting in line,
good one.
just to keep
Yeah.
energies high.
Yeah.
Adults, you don't need that.
Mm-mm. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, we just need our mouths because we're just going to
Yeah.
stand there and yap the whole time.
Yeah. Or you people watch. I love to people watch
Oh,
and
my
like
husband's a big people watcher. Yeah.
it's so much. And I can make friends with the lamp. So I make friends everywhere I go. I
Yeah.
went the time when I went in February, I was solo for a little bit and I rope dropped Hollywood Studios.
Hmm.
And I made friends. I heard people talking about it, they had a New England accent. I heard them talking about something local and I struck up a conversation with them on the bus. They were my line buddies, my rope drop buddies.
That's so fun.
Like I make friends with literally everyone,
Yeah.
and I think that's the fun. Not everybody wants to make friends, and of course
Hmm.
you can suss people out, but I think that's a fun thing about Disney too, is like
Yeah.
you people we're all there, especially adult to adult. People are all there for the same reason. We
Yeah.
want to escape. If you're there, you're a Disney adult
Hmm.
and you just want to be with other like-minded people.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
a lot easier to make conversations.
Yeah. Yeah. You see a lot of adult only groups.
Hmm.
Yeah. You see that a good bit.
Yeah.
And, like, man, I'm so here for it. I am an adult only group now. Okay. Should we keep going?
Yes,
Do you want to
ma'am.
pull one from your list?
I love food. So
Hmm.
fine dining
Yes. I had that
is
one too.
fine dining. And this isn't just Walt Disney World. This is literally every property
Yeah.
that every Disney destination has fine dining wherever you go.
Yeah.
And you think theme parks, you think burgers, chicken nuggets, pasta, like blah, you know,
Yeah.
there is such good food on all of Disney properties
Yeah.
that it's the word that came to my mind is stupid. Like it is so good.
Yeah.
And like, so I had said that my husband and I, we ate around the world, but we also ate at every fine dining restaurant that
Oh,
they had on property then, which is still now. And it's almost countless. Like we still didn't get them all.
yeah.
And now there's new ones.
And now there's new
But
ones. Yep.
like if you're going and it's a special occasion or it's a bachelorette party or it's a date or an anniversary, you can't beat a California grill,
Oh, I have never been
right?
there. Oh,
Oh, oh,
I have
oh.
stayed club level at the Contemporary, which means I have eaten California Grill food, but I haven't
Hmm.
actually done a reservation at the California Grill yet.
It's beautiful. It's because it's glass all the way around.
Yeah.
And then they have this terrace that it doesn't matter what time of the day you eat at California Grill. As long as you have your receipt, you can come back up and you can watch the fireworks from their terrace.
Oh,
Hmm. So
that is awesome.
you can eat earlier in the day. You can go and have a drink over at Polly at Trader Sam's, and then come back and watch the fireworks,
Oh,
which is awesome,
yeah.
gorgeous. But their food is so good.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we went last year with my brother and sister-in-law and their kids, and it was our anniversaries are 1 week apart exactly. So
Oh,
they went for
wow.
their anniversary and they had wonderful things to say.
Yeah.
But you have California Grill, you have Topolino's, you have
Mm.
Citicros, if you like seafood, you have Flying Fish at Boardwalk. Um, there's we last year we did our anniversary at Haleo in Disney Springs.
Oh,
Um,
wow.
yeah, and the top tier, if you want to make the investment, and it's an investment in your taste buds, is Victoria and Albert's,
Oh, right.
which is a Michelin star restaurant. It I can say this because I've done this. Had I never done it before, I probably wouldn't have the same perspective. But because I've done it and because it was a bucket list item for me, I think it's worth the money. It's some of the best food I have ever eaten in my life.
Wow.
And that is absolutely 18 plus.
Mm, wow.
Um, it's that like, I would love to take you there if you're a foodie. It
I
is,
love food.
it's, oh, I don't even, you can't even describe how amazing the food is and
Yeah.
how unique and vibrant
Yeah.
the food is. It's like how Remy tasting the food and he's got all of the little food bubbles in his head and it's like
Hmm.
fireworks going off. That's what it felt like. And this is
Aw.
10 years ago that we did it. And I'm still like, nothing has topped that.
Oh, that's
Um,
awesome.
so
That's so
that,
awesome.
yeah, that food is mine.
So along those lines, I also had maybe I put these together in a way. I had Celebration at the Top at California Grill, which is like a food event. It's
Ooh,
something that my husband and I have been wanting to do, but just we just haven't gotten there yet. Like literally
mm,
though, like last night, it was one of the he's like, "What's that thing that's at the top of the Contemporary?" It's purely adult only. It's
mhm,
drinks and appetizers and fireworks and desserts and
mm.
oh, fancy, but adult only. And then that made me think of dessert parties.
I have okay, I have that too. Um, I have I have dessert parties, which are amazing.
I've never been
Um,
to one.
no.
Seriously.
I've
I've sent
done
my guests to them, but I've never been to one.
I've done two. One at Epcot,
Uh-huh.
and then it was supposed to be outside at the Italy Pavilion.
Uh-huh.
But it ended up because it was so cold. We got
Mm.
moved to the America Pavilion, which
Oh, nice.
it was really, really nice. I will say, oh, and then the other one I did was Seats and Suites at Magic Kingdom.
Oh, perfect.
Which side tangent, if you have kids, worth every penny. Because sore feet, I mean, even adults, sore feet, you want to sit down.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I have a hot take with dessert parties.
Okay.
Food's not the best.
Oh.
The desserts, because they're mass made, some of them are really good, and then some
Mm-hmm.
of them, like some of the cakes and pastries and stuff like that, are a little dry.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Okay.
you get bottomless drinks.
Oh, right. Right.
So, and that doesn't have to be alcoholic drinks. It
Right.
could be pog juice.
Right.
Um, it could be coffee. When on that really cold day when we got moved into the America Pavilion in Epcot, it was hot chocolate.
Oh,
Um, so that's really like, you make up for that. But what the real best part of a dessert party is the private seating
yeah.
or the private
Yeah.
standing, depending on where you are, where you get the best views. Seats and suites, literally, Tinkerbell flies over your head. Like, and I have videos. I'll show video here, maybe. Um, but Tinkerbell literally comes right at you, right over your
Oh
head,
my gosh, that's so cool.
bawling.
I would
I
be
cry about
too.
everything, but bawling.
Disney does stimulate the tears, like in all
Yeah,
the right ways, like in all the
yeah,
best ways. They're the best kind of
yeah,
tears.
yeah. But not just dessert parties. Did
Hmm.
you know that you can rent a fireworks cruise?
Yes, that's a great one. Oh, I forgot about
Yep,
those. I've not done that one though.
yep. So they have it at Magic Kingdom and they have it at Epcot. And it's up to 10 people, where it's a bit expensive if you're doing it for just a couple people. But if you
Right.
have a group of 10, if you have a bachelorette party, a bachelor party,
Hmm.
um, whatever of that nature, a big multi-generational family group going, it is worth it because you get prime water seats for the
Yeah.
fireworks,
Yeah.
which is amazing. And they actually, like, you actually get like brought in to like a really great spot to be able to see it.
That one I actually have done. I thought you meant,
Mm.
and I don't know if they still do it. Do they still do the larger fireworks cruise that's like, it's not the 10-person boat, it's the larger. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I I think I do know what you're talking about, where you're paying per person, you're not paying for the cruise itself.
Right, that one. I don't know if they still do that. But so the 10-person one, I actually did get to do that. And it was on a Disney training. So it was all us and all the other travel agents. And we had this lovely skipper who knew everything about Disney. Truth be told, his little name tag said that he was from Ashburn, Virginia, which is not terribly far from where we live. And I was like, I wish my daughter was with me right now because you're a lovely young man. And my daughter is single and she needs a Disney boy. Anyway, so um he took us like down through like we had this like whole sort of pre-fireworks ride through Bay Lake, and he took us to like if it were daylight like areas where like you could see the what's the name of the park that they closed, but like remnants of it are still there in the woods. It's not coming to me.
River Country. I don't think they do the big cruise anymore, from
Okay.
what I can see. It looks
Okay.
like it's up to 10 guests, 4.99.
River Country.
River Country. Oh, I was right. Look at
Good
that.
job. Good
I
job.
know my stuff.
Yes, so Disney's River Country. Okay, so um which it's funny. It said it this is operated from 1976 to 2001, and I was in Disney World in the 90s. And as a child, I don't even remember this existing. Like I don't remember seeing
Hmm.
commercials on TV for it or anything, but anyways, he kind of points to like some areas, and there's this tree on this little island in the middle of Bay Lake when you go down toward that area, and all these shoes are hanging off of it. And like it's just sort of a thing that like the skippers throw their shoes like with the laces tied, and the goal is to get it to be on the tree, and then
Hmm.
you leave your shoes there forever. Like
Hey.
I mean, he just had all these great stories and so much history. He just made this, and then, to boot, you get on that cruise, you already have snacks waiting for you, you have
Hmm.
drinks waiting for you, you have blankets waiting for you. So you get this
Yep.
whole sort of pre-cruise show with your skipper, and then when it's time for the fireworks, he finds a perfect spot. The music gets piped in. Oh,
Mm.
it's so fantastic. It's so
Stunning.
fantastic. And if you're a large group, like you said, 10 people, if you were going with other families, because my dream is my sister's family will go and my family will go, and we will do that. And if you split that cost, it's not
Hmm.
that much. It's
Yep.
really worth it. Totally worth it.
Yep.
Okay, that was
That
a good one.
that actually kind of ties into like the splitting of things, ties into um, VIP tours.
Oh, good one.
And not even
Very
just
good.
VIP, because if you have, so when you're doing a VIP tour, you're splitting the cost between however many people go. So the larger your group, the smaller the amount that
Right.
you're paying per person.
Yeah.
Um, but if you know your group is adult only, it's catered more toward that group because the tour guides, they work with who they have in front of them. So
Right.
if you want to do all thrill rides, they can get you on those rides. If you want
Yeah.
a finer dining restaurant, they can get you that reservation there.
Right.
They can also give you fun facts around whatever park you are at, more geared toward you and your interests,
Right.
which is really fun and interesting.
Yeah.
But not just VIP, is any extra tour, any extra. Keys to the Kingdom tour, um,
Behind the Seeds. I've
Behind the
had several guests do
Seeds,
that one. They love it. And Keys to the Kingdom.
Wild Africa Truck, which I cannot
Yes.
say enough about. Did you know you can go in the water with the dolphins at Epcot?
I did not know that.
I've done that. Um, it's a whole dolphin experience. There's what is it? Feeding the Giants, which is feeding elephants
Hmm.
at Animal Kingdom. Um, there are so many.
Yeah.
There are so many that if you are in an adults only group, it really changes the vibe
Yeah.
of what is being handed to you and the information you're being given.
Yeah.
Um, and also the questions being asked, because if you're
Hmm.
there with children, children ask amazing questions.
Yeah.
Like they ask a lot of fun questions, but the answers are given so kids can understand and
Hmm.
not with the expectation that you already understand,
Right, right.
um, which I thoroughly enjoy. Again, I've
Yeah,
done a lot of things adults only, and I've done a lot of extras adults only, um, or with very few children.
yeah,
So it it really does make a difference.
yeah, yeah.
Um, what else you got?
Do you want to keep going in Disney World? Or do
We
you want to
can. I mean,
switch?
I have two. Well, I'm slowing down. I have a little bit less, but a lot of the ones that I have left are can be any other property too.
Oh, okay. Well, what do you have left?
Spas.
Oh, that's a great idea too. I have never done a Disney World spa anything. I've done a spa service on a cruise, but not Disney World.
Hmm. There are a few hotels, some Disney owned, some not Disney owned, but Good Neighbor that have spas in them.
Right.
They are phenomenal. Um, I've done two massages, and I've had manicure pedicures also, which you can't beat the service,
Yeah.
you know. And I did a couples one with my husband, and that was really fun and
Yeah.
enjoyable to do together,
Yeah.
especially because I think that was our first massage ever. So to have it be at Disney at the Grand Californian, no, Grand Floridian,
Uh-huh.
and to be able to do it with him on our honeymoon, it was just like, ooh, this is
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
Um, but the spas at all of their destinations, because the cruise has their spa, they have the
Census. Yep.
senses.
Hmm.
Aulani has it. Disneyland has theirs at Grand Californian. Um, they're everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. We did the couples massage on the Wish at
Hmm.
Census, and it was my husband's first massage ever. He had never had a massage before. And it was just such a great experience and just so, relaxing. Oh my
Mm,
gosh, so relaxing. And then my daughter and I did pedicures
hmm
on the Wish. And on the Dream, we did manicures, the fire and ice manicures. Oh my goodness.
mm,
And can I just say that when you do a manicure or a pedicure at a Disney spa, that lasts for at least a month. They use
hmm
shellac. It is
Yeah.
shellac. Oh my goodness. It is, and just the experience is so wonderful. I mean, it's not only that you're being pampered and, like my arms are being massaged, my hands are being massaged, but like the cast member is so delightful and pleasant and just
Yes.
you just, it's almost like, I don't know about you, but I almost feel like I have this like bonding experience with every cast member I interact with, which makes
Yes.
it so much more special and memorable. Like
Yes.
you remember them because of the conversation you had,
Yes.
it's wonderful.
Well, I mean, I've said this a million times. I can make friends with everyone, and everyone becomes my friend.
Yeah.
And that's how I feel with the cast members too. Is like they are that way.
Yeah.
You don't really, especially someone who's hands on with you, like you don't
Hmm.
really have. There's no barrier to entrance
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
them. Is they do this every day with everyone, so they're great
Hmm.
at making conversation. Or, like in my husband's case, he's not a talker,
Hmm.
so they can also leave you there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, but did you also know that most of the spas also have hair and makeup?
Yes. And
So,
not just for women.
yes, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, there's the whole on what is it? Is it the Wish that has the barber shop, the bourbon barber shop or the whiskey
Yep.
barber shop? The New England came out again, Baba.
I love it.
Um, um, yeah. So you can get your hair done. My sister, because we were married on a Disney cruise, she got her updo for my wedding and her
Yeah.
makeup done on the Disney dream.
Nice.
But they do full services. So
Yeah,
if you go and you want your hair colored, sure, you can go in as a blonde and leave as a redhead, whatever. Um, but that's another thing that is offered. Or if you have a big event and you want your makeup done, these are all by reservation, of course,
yeah,
but you can schedule a hair and makeup session so that you can be looking your best for your anniversary.
right, right.
It's almost like bippity boppity for adults, except
Yeah, that's a
you're
great
not
way
a
to put it.
you're not a princess.
Well, and
Well, you are.
they also have a lot of sort of like health and wellness types of services like acupuncture. Like,
Hmm.
I don't know if you've ever had acupuncture, but
Not
it
yet.
is, I mean, the times that I have had acupuncture, whatever I went in complaining about, it resolved.
Hmm.
And people I know have a little bit of a like, who wants to get stuck with needles? But like, that's why you have an acupuncturist because they know how to
Hmm.
place the needle so that you are not in pain. And there was another service they offered. I forget what it was. I feel like it had to do with dermatology. There was a dermatology service.
Hmm.
Um, I didn't really look into that because I'm not like, I don't know. I'm pretty happy with my skin, but
Oh, like a facial?
yes, yes. Yeah. And like, oh, my maybe it's like microdermabrasion, something like that. Yeah.
Hmm.
So yeah, they have all of these extra, not to mention while you're in the spa, like if you actually want to like go work out, like that's right there, yoga, like if you're into that, a
Hmm.
sauna. I personally do not work out while I'm on vacation. I mean, if I'm at Disney, I'm getting plenty of steps in anyway. But some people are really into like maintaining their routines, and you can do
Hmm.
all of that there. Yeah, that's a great option.
What else do you
Okay.
have?
Well, I was in the cruise mindset, and so when you're on a Disney cruise, there are adult only areas like pools and
Hmm.
coffee shops where you can go and be away from all the kids that are on the cruise. And it's lovely and quiet. And my family, when we were all adults, went to the adult only area, and there was literally one other family in
Hmm.
the adult only area. It was just so serene. I mean, and some people have this mindset that they hear Disney and they do not hear relaxing vacation. They hear
Hmm.
intense and exhausting. But if you go on well, first of all, we obviously have given you some ways to relax. You can make Disney what you want it to be. It doesn't have to be intense if you don't want it to be. There's so many relaxing things to do. But when you're
Hmm.
on a Disney cruise, it's easy to relax.
Oh, yeah.
Very easy. And they have a lot of events for over 21. Like, for example, if you're single, they have a singles ice cream social. Again, okay, we have to edit this out. Hannah will kill me. I really want Hannah to go. But also, look, like the lounges, like, I mean, a
Hmm.
lot of people, one thing I noticed was there were a lot of people who were getting very dressed up in the evenings and they were going to the lounges and having a
Hmm.
fantastic time. There's wonderful piano bars, and of course, everything's themed.
Hmm.
So, you're going to the, Cinderella themed piano bar and,
Hmm.
having your drinks and relaxing, or maybe you want to go to one that's going to have live music and dancing. And, hey, stay out till 1, 2, 3 a.m., whatever you want to do. All you have to do is walk back to your room.
Hmm. Well, the cruises also, they have nightclubs.
Mhm,
They have special adult themed events. Like
mhm.
um, when we were on our our wedding. When we when we had our wedding cruise, the majority of our party, they did a tequila and chocolate tasting.
Nice.
There's adults only, and you have to be an adult for that. There are like match, what is it? Remember, is it the match game? the newlyweds
Oh,
game. They do like
yes.
the newlyweds game, and they
Newlyweds
do
game.
trivia at night that are
Yes.
mostly adults only, if not adults only.
Yeah.
There's so much on a cruise specifically. And same thing with like Awalani. Awalani is the same way, where there's a lot of adults only spaces.
Hmm.
And it's done that way specifically too, because you can even have a family with children and the kids want to be in the kids area so much that you are
Hmm.
allowed to be adults only,
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
which
Disney Cruise accommodates it beautifully. And you don't have to
Aulani's the
feel
same
guilty.
way.
The
Yep.
kids are at the kids club having the time of their lives.
Yep.
Characters come to them, activities are planned,
Yep.
and they're living their best life in the kids club.
Yeah.
And,
And they don't want to be near you anyway.
yeah, I
So
mean,
it's
depending
you have
on
a lot more geared toward adults because of the kids club.
Yeah.
And because there's less, I don't want to say family distractions, but like the rides at a theme park and the entertainment at a theme park are built around family.
Hmm.
And you want the whole group to kind of be together,
Yeah.
where the cruise and like Aulani are, they're different in a sense where it's you have the kids club, you have the space for the kids to go where they really want to be.
Yeah.
And because of that, and because it's so kid centric and that's where they want to be, there's options for adults. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of options throughout the day. Same
Yeah.
thing with the two islands. Um
Castaway
Lightning
Key and
Castaway
Lighthouse
Key,
Point. Yeah.
Lighthouse Point.
Yeah.
I was going to call it Lightning Point. Castaway Key and Lighthouse Point, they both have adults only areas too.
Oh, and they are
Which,
so wonderful.
the
Oh.
adults area beach. We were the only adults at the adults area beach. We had cookies too to ourselves. And we
Where there's
had,
steak for lunch.
oh yeah, yeah. Oh, cookies. The cookies at Cookies is also really good. And then you have your own bar there.
Hmm.
And we were literally the only people
Yeah.
there. And they have like the chairs, and we brought the chairs into the water, and like little fish are coming up to you as the water is the clear water. It's just like,
Oh, it's so gorgeous.
lapping over you.
Yeah.
Um, and then they have adults only excursions
Hmm.
also,
Yes. Yep. That's on my list.
which like it's on your list. You keep talking because I could like,
Well, let's see. You had said something and it jogged something in my brain that I was going to say. Oh, Palo.
Mm.
That's for adults only. So if you want to do
Mhm.
specialty dining on a cruise, um, yeah, that's adults only. You can do brunch, you can do dinner. And actually, Palo is
Yeah.
extremely affordable for a fantastic, unforgettable experience. And again, if you're a foodie, like you're going to have an elevated option there, an elevated experience. Um,
Mhm.
totally worth it. My husband, the first Disney cruise that my family went on was over Christmas. My husband's birthday is the day after Christmas. So he was on a Disney cruise on his birthday. So we went to
Mm.
Palo. And that was such a special thing to be able to do and have he loves food, have that elevated dining experience. They celebrated his birthday. And you know what? I mean, my kids were almost adults then. I don't know. They were probably more like, 15 and 19 probably when we did that. And they went to dinner at the, regular restaurant that night, and they had the time of their lives. I mean, like they were like, it's kids' night out, and
Mhm.
they had a great time, so they kind of had their own little, maybe they were tweens. I don't know what we would have called them, experience at the same time. So highly recommend that one too.
Yes, Remy, Paolo,
Yes,
I'm trying to run my brain through all the rest because Paolo's on every cruise.
yes.
And it's the other Enchanted Rose?
Mm,
No.
I know it's not coming to me either.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
we'll
not
edit
on
this out.
everyone.
No, no, no.
No.
Palo is
Paolo is. Remy, I think, is on the Dream and
in the
Fantasy.
fantasy. Yep.
Yeah. And then, yeah, after that, I need clip notes.
Yeah, yeah. There's a lot of ships now
Yes.
to try and keep track of.
Yes. Yes. There needs to be
um,
like a chart.
so we had talked restaurants slightly. Um, there's also a really fun like bar hopping and lounge hopping to do.
Oh, okay.
And you can do this on most of their properties have multiple lounges that you can
Hmm.
go to.
Yeah.
And most restaurants have a lounge attached, whether it's Disneyland, Disney World, um,
Right.
Aulani, or cruises.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of lounges to go to. It's a lot of fun to just go get an app at one, have a sip, try their specialty cocktail, and then go to the next one.
Hmm.
And you can do that along the line,
Yeah.
especially on the bigger ships. That's a lot of fun,
Yeah. Yeah.
especially at nighttime when most of the kids are not around.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, that's a super fun thing to do um, is lounge hopping. But then there are, I don't know if you've ever seen this, is at Walt Disney World, people do the monorail crawl where
Yes.
you hit a lounge at the monorail resorts. And
Yes.
then the new thing they're doing is bus roulette. Have you heard of this?
No, what is this?
No. So say you're at, I don't know, we'll pick, why am I not thinking of anywhere that has, okay, we're going to Caribbean Beach.
Okay.
No, that's a bad one because that's okay, fine, whatever. You're at Caribbean Beach, right?
Hmm.
You can choose between Epcot or Hollywood Studios uh Skyliner. Whichever
Uh-huh.
Skyliner has the shortest line, you hop on.
Okay.
So so if it takes you to Hollywood Studios, you go to Hollywood Studios, you have a drink or you have a bite to eat. And then you immediately leave Hollywood
Okay.
Studios. And whatever bus shows up first for
That's where you
whatever
go.
hotel is where you go. And then you have a drink there. So it could take you to, I don't know, Old Key West,
I love
right?
that because
And
you
then
might
you
go to
have,
places you've never been.
yeah, and then
That's a
you
great
have a bite
idea.
to eat and a drink, and then whatever bus shows up, okay, Animal Kingdom. You hop over to that park, and
Yeah,
then you have something there, and then you go to the buses, and what's the next bus that comes? Okay, we're gonna go to wherever,
I love
and you
that.
just follow where it goes and where it leads you.
That is a
Um,
great idea.
and that's a fun thing to do, especially if you're a veteran to Walt Disney World.
Yeah,
Like where am I going? What, like, because you don't have to be so planned.
right, right.
Um,
Yeah. And
and
it's
that's
nice
a
to kind of break out of like the things you've done, trip after trip and go
mm-hmm,
explore some new areas.
mm-hmm,
Like going, I mean, I personally have not spent a lot of time visiting all of the resorts. I do at Christmas time, but there's so many resorts to visit and see
mm-hmm.
them, eat the food in their restaurants. Some of those restaurants are so great. And
Yep.
just take the time. That's another way that Disney doesn't have to be intense. You can go at your
Mm-hmm.
own pace and still relax.
Every vacation that we do as a family, especially if it's a longer vacation, we always do a resort hopping day.
Yeah, that's
We
a great
like
idea.
it's a nice low key where you're still doing something because we still need to be doing stuff, but you
Hmm.
will plan, we'll have an advanced dining reservation somewhere. So we know
Hmm.
that will be where we end up for dinner. But maybe we go to Polly to start the day. And then you go, like, you can just go around. Do you want to do the monorail? Do you want to
Right.
take the ferry over to
Wilderness Lodge. Yeah,
Wilderness Lodge?
right.
Walk around Fort Wilderness and see
Right.
all the campers, like
Yeah.
especially around Halloween and Christmas. Like
Yes.
people decorate the campers, which
Yeah.
is a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Um, Another small tangent. Did you know you could ride the horses
I
at
did.
Fort
I did
Wilderness?
know that. That, man, I bet that's wonderful. Did
I
you
think
do
it's a
it?
lot of fun. I haven't done it.
Oh,
No, I have a friend who I we set that up for her, so that was a lot of fun.
yeah,
Um, but yeah, so that's another fun, really fun thing to do is like you're not stuck to just where you are.
right,
You
right,
can bounce around and try a little bit of everything.
right. Did you also know that if you are interested in trying an adventure by Disney, they offer adult only Adventures by Disney. So you must be an adult to even have a reservation. And, I mean, I will say that my family, our stage of life that we are in, that would be very appealing to us. It's
Hmm.
funny. I'm I don't mind being around kids. Like you know, I raised kids. Kids are kids. I'm fine with kids. My kids don't want to be around kids. You used to be that. Like, but like whatever, they're in their own life phase. So, will I get grandchildren? Anyways, so there's my tangent. But so I know that that would be very appealing to them to go have that
Hmm.
experience and have it be fully adult only. And, it definitely would be a fun thing to try because it's something we've never done
Yes.
before. And we've started to get this taste of the experience and these adult only experiences on the cruise. So, yeah, the entire Adventure by Disney vacation, only adults will be on that vacation with you.
Mm.
It's very
That's
appealing.
awesome.
Yeah. So
That
every single
is,
thing you do will be adult only.
yes, that's awesome. Do you have any, what else do you have?
Okay, so bouncing around a little bit, I also, and kind of in theme with some of the things we've said, my kids pointed out that they feel like Olga's Cantina is best for adults. And
Hmm.
I see that vibe for sure. I mean, if you're a kid and you're a big Star Wars fan, maybe it's cool to see the inside of it, but to sit down and eat and drink, um, it's definitely an adult, it's a lounge type adult experience for sure, for sure.
Hmm.
So I thought that was a good call out. When you're playing roulette and you land at Hollywood Studios, maybe go to Olga's.
Yes. Yes. Yes, that could be I also think that like if we can just rapid fire some of the things that we feel are better done adults only. So
Hmm.
Olga's would be one.
Yes.
I think any of the fine dining that aren't or
Yeah.
there are some table service meals that really are better geared toward adult
Adult
only.
only. Yeah, absolutely.
I also think if you get an adults only group at 50's Primetime Cafe and you
Oh,
have a good server, like a really good cousin, I think that could be top notch. Same
oh
thing
yeah.
with like Whispering Canyon.
Oh yeah. That can be a real hoot. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Both of those are good suggestions for sure.
Hoop de doo. You said hoot, and I thought of hoop de doo.
Oh,
Hoop
yes,
de doo is
hoop-de-doo.
also a lot of fun, adults only. It's fun with kids too, and
Yeah,
I think a lot of kids enjoy it.
yeah,
Um, but hoop de doo is a great one, adults
yeah,
only,
yeah.
especially if you're more of an extrovert and you don't mind putting yourself out there to answer a question or get up on stage. Like
Hmm.
that's a lot of fun.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's a good one. Oh gosh, what else? It's funny, like as we've kind of talked through all of these things, it's like I'm having this realization in myself that like uh I think I will do anything at Disney. I think I will literally do anything. I would try anything. And I've been
Hmm.
trying to kind of gauge like, would I enjoy that thing more if it were adult only than if it were adult plus children?
No, I 100% agree.
Yeah,
I I don't think there's anything Disney I wouldn't do.
yeah, yeah.
Um, you'd have to talk me into going on Tower of Terror, but other than that, I don't think there's
Hmm.
anything. I can do
I'll be
it.
keeping that one right here.
Girl, the ride itself doesn't bother me. I enjoy the up and down, no problem. Like, I haven't been to Disneyland yet, so I haven't done the Guardians version.
Oh, it's so fun. Oh,
It's the anxiety and all of the surround noise that they build into you while you're
mm,
going through the queue of Tower of Terror.
Yeah.
That causes me so much anxiety that like
Oh,
I've done it a handful of times. I've enjoyed the actual ride, the anxiety I can't handle.
yeah. Yeah.
So I'm very excited for when we go to Disneyland to do Mission Breakout because
Yeah.
I know I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, you'd have to talk me into Tower of Terror.
It's funny because like I wasn't really into like I had ridden Tower of Terror when I was a kid. And then like when we started taking our kids, like I didn't really ride it. Like my husband
Hmm.
wouldn't get on it with Hannah, but Brian wouldn't get on it. And then when Mission Breakout came out, um, I just thought it was so good and I had so much fun on it. And the
Hmm.
following year, my family went to Disneyland with me for the first time. And we all got hooked on it. And it made me be open to getting back
Hmm.
on Tower of Terror. And now we all ride it. Now we all
Well,
ride everything.
it's a different vibe.
It is a
It's
different
a
vibe.
it's a different vibe, and I think um the lack of the anxiety inducing
Hmm.
storytelling behind it is really what changes it for me.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Especially because when I first had ever gone to Disney, I didn't do any rides.
Mm,
Like my sister went on Everest 3 or 4 times, and I
wow.
was like, no, not doing it, not doing it. And then when I went with my husband in '09 for our first trip,
Yeah.
it was like it was empty. The park was empty because it was right after the economic crash and
Mm,
no one was there. So we went on Everest so many times. And did you know that you have to exit the queue completely and come back in? They won't let you just step back on
yeah.
because it's for like health reasons.
Hmm.
But literally empty trains would go after us.
Wow.
And it was so empty. But that was the first time and I loved it.
Yeah.
I loved it. So I
Yeah.
know I would. I just don't like the anxiety.
Yeah. I get that. I
Um,
get that.
but another thing I had on my list was thrill rides, but we had just talked about this that like thrill
Yeah.
rides, there's no child swapping. There's no um, oh, I don't want to do this. Like
Hmm.
if I don't want to do Tower of Terror, guess what? I can sit on a park bench, and
Right.
you guys can
Right.
go.
Hmm.
And we're perfectly fine. Or I can find another ride to go on,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know?
You can
So
go down in
that's
single rider rock and roller coaster,
yes,
and you're going to be done
yes,
before them anyway.
yes. So there's that, which is a whole lot of fun. Um, I think the last thing I have on my list, and this goes for just about every destination,
Hmm.
is date nights.
Oh, yeah.
We are the way life has created our schedules recently is we always seem to go we have to book kind of around summer holidays and school holidays
Yeah.
and our anniversary is in August. So we're always vacationing in August.
Yeah.
So we always have an anniversary date built in.
Nice.
Um and there's something about a Disney date that like Disney does romance really well
Yeah.
and their cast members also understand. So if you put it on your reservation that you are celebrating an anniversary or a special date, um, and it doesn't even have to be an anniversary, like it could just be a date.
Yeah.
Um, they do it right,
Yeah.
and they will go above and beyond if you tell them that this is a special occasion, that we're doing this for us.
Yeah.
Um, but not just a dining experience, just walking hand in hand down Main Street.
Hmm. Yeah.
Even you rope drop and you see the castle and you're with your loved one and you're holding their hand and you just see it's like
Yeah.
it's that breath of like you feel like you're the main character in a movie.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
there's something really special about or if you're sitting by the beach at Aulani, just like
Yeah.
chilling with your
Yeah.
loved one. Like what? Oh, we both got quiet because we feel it, you know?
Yeah. We feel it. Yep. 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 We feel it. We feel it. My husband and
There's
I talk all the time about, and we really need to do it one of these days. Our kind of dream is to spend one of our anniversaries in Disney World alone, together, staying at the Poly in a theme
mm,
park view room, hopefully club level, and
hmm.
and just having that experience. Now, of course, then the conversation that immediately follows that is, what? Go to Disney without us? Sorry, kids.
Yes,
Sorry.
yes.
My daughter will say, okay, dad's the only one who gets to pull that. We'll let that pass. That only dad can get away with going to Disney with mom and none of us get to go. I think we've covered a lot of ground.
I think we did too. There is
Yeah.
a lot to do
Oh,
that, and I don't
yeah.
even think we hit every single one of the
Nah.
bases. Like, I
Yeah.
think there is so, again, this will be my hot take until the day I die, is I think Disney is done better adults only.
Yeah.
Um, I love it with kids and I love it with big groups, but there is something about an adults only trip that, like, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
It's
That's good
just
stuff.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
again, we both, our tone drops because it's like, it's relaxing.
Yeah, it's just a totally different level.
Yeah.
And, like you brought up so many good points about like just each person can kind of take care of themselves, really.
Hmm.
And you don't have to be together all the time. You can
Hmm.
go your separate ways and come back together. That alleviates such a huge piece of the stress, you know?
Yes.
And and you can be free. You can be
Oh,
free.
to that point exactly, my sister and I are like water and oil. Like, we don't mix. We are really good Disney people together,
Yeah.
but it's not, we are just two completely different people and we don't always see eye to eye. And
Hmm.
we went together by ourselves. We did a mom's off duty Mother's Day trip,
Oh,
um, which, oh, that was the best. But because we knew there were going to be times we didn't get along and we weren't going to see eye to eye, we built in a, we're just going to stop talking to each other. It's like almost like we hung the phone up on each other. And we literally, there was two times where we walked away.
wow.
So I'm waiting in line for Tron, rope dropping Tron, and she's off riding the teacups. And we both like chilled out, did our thing. And
Yeah.
then she ended up meeting me back in line at Tron
Nice.
so we could go on it. But like, it being adults only, you can't do that with kids. If your
Yeah.
kid is having a meltdown or if you're overstimulated,
Yeah.
you can't just wait in line at Tron rope dropping. Like, you have
Yeah.
to exit and, you know.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
any hoozle. Uh, I think we did a pretty good job.
I think so too. There's a lot you can do.
Yes, if there's anything you guys um think is a great adults only options on any of the Disney destinations, let us know in the comments. Also, if you found any of this helpful, a good thumbs up would be great for us because that helps us out. And also, subscribing and hitting the little bell button so that you know when we post
Yes.
would be wonderful and appreciated. Um, yeah, Emily, where can everyone find you?
You guys can find me on the socials at Expertly Emily and at expertlyemily.com.
And you can find me on all of the socials at princess underscore positivity underscore and at princesspositivity.com. We are also together. You can find us on all of the socials at Two Tickets and a Tangent. And yeah, and that's everything.
That's a wrap. Bye. Maybe
Closer
we'll
so I
see you
have
again.
slightly better light.
All right. You're
Yay,
great.
we're here.
All right. I'm going to shut my door because I think there's activity out there now. Hold on.
Okay. Oh, I like your Spirit jersey. Oh, you can't hear me. You don't even have headphones. Really funny, small tangent. You were walking to close your door, and I'm talking to you while your headphones are not in your head. So that's how this morning is going.